Good afternoon, and how are you? I decided to make this video titled Black People Have Nothing in Common with Islam or Nation of Islam. Why would I argue that black people have nothing in common with Islam, Orthodox, or Nation of Islam? For this simple reason, a lot of black people are in psychological turmoil, not understanding where they are in history or today. And as such, just like, if you like, a child who are left with predators, a vulnerable child, black people are vulnerable. I don't mean vulnerable in the sense that they are not compos mentis, but vulnerable that they will attach themselves to any bodies or organizations or strange religious beliefs that claim to have their interest at hand. If we are to look at the history of the Nation of Islam, its origins, we only have to see that it is Muslims. It is about Muslims and always will be about Muslims. However, because they had to widen the dynamics, they had to incorporate against, if you like, their will, black Christians, not because they cared about black Christians' plight, but rather they wanted our money. Hence, Dr. Omar Johnson, when he goes around begging on his whole fours like a savage for money, who does he target? He doesn't target black Muslims. He spends most of his time targeting black Christians, using Christianity as a white man's religion as an excuse to get black people to part with their money to empower Islam or to empower the deceptive system, the scam system. And thus, if we look even into this at greater length, we will see that the same psychological disposition of the black race, where we are prone to killing each other over the slightest of disagreement, slightest of difference, where Malcolm X was murdered by black people, black Muslims. They weren't Christians, black Muslims. The Nation of Islam. They killed Malcolm X for exposing Elijah Muhammad. And thus this same black and black division exists inside the Nation of Islam or the black Muslim psychology. Black people have nothing in common with the Nation of Islam, or I should say black Christians have nothing in common with the Nation of Islam or Islam, for the simple reason, and I put it to you, if Islam was to become an Islamic state, where do you think, or how do you think they would treat you as a black Christian or a black non-believer? How do you think they would treat you? May I bring to your attention Nigeria, where black Muslims, your black brothers, are killing black Christians simply for being Christians. It's interesting how the black Muslims are killing black Christians while the Arab Muslims are enslaving black people in Darfur. Yet in America and Britain, the black Muslims are after our money. They haven't got their political power or position to enslave us, but they enslave us in another way, and that is to fleece us of our money using guilt. I put it to you that yet again, black Christians, professional black people, We have been conned by a scam system. We have been conned by our own race. We have put the shackle of slavery back onto our ankles and around our necks, by and sold by our own people. You see, black Muslims only integrate and interrelate and relate to black Christians on an economic level to get money from us. But black Muslims and Arab Muslims don't care about black people, but what they can get out of us. Oh, the sun is shining, the Lord is on me. Would you believe it was raining suddenly? And I start this conversation and the Lord is blessing me. Prosperity and peace follows you wherever you speak the truth. And that is, I dare you, shall be a black Muslim. I dare you. That's a challenge. That care about black Christians. It's impossible. It goes against their Quran. So Dr. Omar Johnson, who is, if you like, pimping black people for money, he's playing you for a game. He's going to open a black school where black Christians and black Muslims can study together. That is a lie. I put it to you that Dr. Omar Johnson do not care about black Christians, neither do Louis Farrakhan. Louis Farrakhan was busy trying to spread his net so he can grab as much money from who, whether Scientology, whether Arab money, or whether black Christians. But in the end, they are black Muslims, Arab Muslims. Notice, only Muslim matter. Only Muslim life matters. No one else, whether you're white Christian, whether you're white atheist, whether you're black Christian, or whether you're black atheist. It's all about Muslims. They'll take your money from you. They'll take your money from Kafir, white Kafir, black Kafir. They'll take your money from you. But they'll never treat you as an equal. They will never dialogue with you on an equal. That is not what Islam is about. I've already shared opulent text. Surah 5, Surah 2, Surah 9. Where it tells you, kill the infidels wherever you find them. Surah 10. Behead those who criticize Islam. Do not take for friends anyone who is Christian or Jew. I've committed to memory these Muslim texts. Because why? Where in the Quran does it say this? They're good at playing games. They know their own Quran, but they want to see if you know. So I've committed to memory, brainwashed myself with it. I put it to you, my learned and intelligent and loyal subscribers, that black Muslims and Arab Muslims do not care for anyone but themselves. Black people must try and stop thinking that they are somehow homogenized, integrated with black Muslims. Look in Darfur, look in Nigeria, look anywhere in Africa where black Muslims are killing you simply for being a Christian. In America and in Britain, it's totally different. They haven't got the power, but they have the power to exploit you financially. They have the power to rip you off materially. They con you, letting you feel guilty for being a Christian. Not because they believe that Christianity is false, but for the simple reason they got a scam, a money scam that's going. And you're part of it. You are the bait. Black people, you have nothing in common with black Muslims. Don't deceive yourself. Look at the history. Look what's happening in Darfur, where Louis Farrakhan took $5 million from Arabs to deny slavery in Darfur. Is that a black Muslim that care about his people? The same man that took $2 million from Scientology Scientology, L. Ron Hubbard, the founder, who was a white racist, and Louis Farrakhan had no problem peddling this pseudoscience to his own people. It's all about money. It's all about greed and avaricious hands grabbing what they can. And you black people must stop supporting the likes of Omar Johnson, Louis Farrakhan. They're all about money. The solution to the black problem: be educated, work in banking, computers. You don't need no fake black leaders or fake religious spiritual teachers. Be your own teacher. Be your own guide. At least you know you definitely will not be conned. I hope and I pray that you will see the truth in my message today. No black Muslim care about us, because only Muslim lives matter. Stop giving them your money.
You can't handle the truth.